Alrighty, thank you. Gecko, the old school gamer, presenting One and Done Batman Vengeance. So clearly, this is based off of the anime series. So this plays differently, obviously, than the Batman Begins and the Arkham series, and certainly more different than the NES version. So there is, I was trying to find this. Here we go. I was trying to find this on the, which one was first. So, Batman Vengeance came out in 2001. And let's see, Rise. Let me see if I can see if it's here. Video games featuring Batman. Okay, so the original. Okay, Batman. Here we go. I'm in a pretty decent list here. So Batman. Let's see. I'm thinking Vengeance was first, and Rise of Sinzu is the sequel. Yeah. Okay. So Batman Vengeance was released in 2001, obviously on PlayStation 2, and the original Xbox and GameCube and Game Boy Advance, whereas now some of these, I'm looking at this, there's several games. There's Batman Dark Tomorrow, Justice Unbalanced. These are window games. Dark Tomorrow was GameCube and Xbox. I heard that game sucks balls. I heard it's so fucking bad. So Dark Tomorrow. And then you had a couple of computer PC games. And then the Rise of Sinzu. Xbox, PlayStation, Game Boy Advance, GameCube. Now this one, that was a sequel. Vengeance was your anime. I don't want to say it was the original anime one, but it was first, and then the sequel was Rise. Okay, so and then Batman Begins is after all this. So that's what we're looking at. Excuse me. Okay, so I'm not that into the anime Batman series, so these games passed me a long time ago. So I never got into them. And I probably rented Batman Begins once. Maybe. I don't even remember doing that. So the only Batman game I ever played before several years ago has been like the NES version, Batman, the game, the movie, the game. Now, what's funny is Batman Arkham Asylum I found on Xbox One. It's obviously backward compatible. They had a sale where it's back. The Arkham series was, a bundle. So, those are the ones I'm more familiar with. And so when I got the PS2 mod, I was like, oh, cool. There's 3 Batman games on here on the PS2, and this is one of them. And I tried all 3. They were all pretty cool. It's just Batman Begins was more my style on the PlayStation 2. And Vengeance, Rise of Sinsu, not so much. But I've seen other reviews, and people like these. So I'm going to give them a shot. So here we go. Yeah, buddy. Ubisoft. Okay. Early Ubisoft. Warner Brothers. And coffee. Coffee is cold by now. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, these 2 games were created by the French, if I'm not mistaken. That's why we got the voice selection. Trying to remember, is Ubisoft French? No. I don't remember. Okay, so now because see, I didn't get very far. So yeah, fuck it, delete, restart, just to make sure. Now this game plays completely different than Rise of Sinsu. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Oops. You really gotta push this shit. We'll go with Gex again. So this game plays differently than the sequel. It's like way different. It's almost a completely different game. So we'll check the sound first. Let's drop the music. Just to be sure. The default mode of play, giving the player a full on-screen display of health ammunition. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Invert crosshairs. What the fuck? Alright. Start the game. Yeah, I'm not big into anime cartoons, as far as that goes. Which is probably explains why I missed a lot of the anime games. Not necessarily like RPG stuff, but the RPGs I didn't really get started with until Final Fantasy VII. But alright. Gotham Chemicals. I was lost pretty quickly on this. So this is more of a quasi-open world type, like you're in an area and you have to advance. But in that area, you can go certain places. In Rise of Sinsu, it's more of a beat 'em up where it's very linear. Like you'll see, because I'm doing that game next. This one is more you go around, you try and figure it out type thing. Let's bring up the brightness. Here we go, so I can at least somewhat see. Ah. This camera will point me where. Can I maneuver shit like? Alright, oh, that's block. Alright, square's block. Looks like it's block. Okay, square is fight. Can I grab? Okay. Press the X to jump. The longer you hold, the higher you jump. Is that really any taller? Any higher than? I guess it is. Not much. Not worth pointing out. That's the thing. Okay. So, oh, son of a bitch. I have no idea where I'm going. Okay, I got no equipment, no items. L2 and square. I must not have the proper equipment for that. Okay, I think I need to go down. To open the door, press triangle, open the door in front of it. Pay attention to messages following locked door. Some will give hints on how to open them. Oh shit.
Ah! We're gonna die, Batman! Ah!
Alright. She has been pretty quiet. Can I kick? I can't kick the door open. I'm just guessing. Am I supposed to do something? I can't tell. Now that was a cutscene, okay. So this is a puzzle solving game, pretty much. And I'm guessing Mark Hamill's in this as the voice of Joker. He was very famous for doing the voice of Joker. Mary something. Press triangle when near a flashing object to pick it up. Ah. For every payment, Joker lights a fuse. Great. If you live through this, oh my god. The animation was too quick. Okay, cool. So the game automatically saves. I'm pretty sure this is where I got lost. Or maybe I got lost up on because I didn't know where to go. Yeah, I don't remember this part. Okay. Run a profile on this. So, is this under music? Because that's the only thing I turned down. I turned down the music. I'm missing the voice acting. Bat communicator unavailable. What the fuck? So the voice acting is under music, which that don't make no damn sense. All right, so this is free look. Oh, I can still walk. All right, cool. So what if I walk all the way to the Batmobile? Oops, and I fell. To the Batmobile. Batman. This is how I start a. Nope. Batarang. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. What's the point of this? Circle. Or triangle. What the fuck?
Good evening, Master Bruce. I hope you're managing to scrape by despite my absence. I took the liberty of recording one of our training sessions. Trust you will find it useful. We'll begin with a bit of bat grapple training. If you'll be so kind as to activate the grapple.
Activate the grapple. When the grapple icon next to your health bar it blinks, means you're able to grapple. To activate grapple first person mode by pressing and holding R2, freeze the game and change weapons. R2, when the game is paused, you can move the directional buttons left or right. Alright, grapple. Ah! Bat grapple!
Very good, sir. Once the grapple is aimed at a suitable target, the crosshairs turn red and you may fire at your leisure. Of course, you're still free to move about while the grapple is activated. When the cord has entirely retracted, the grapple will automatically release.
Okay.
I'd strongly suggest retrieving your equipment from the higher platforms before we continue with training.
So I gotta grab that. But I thought I saw on the flyby right there. Ah, now it's red. Yeah.
You've
Bat cuffs for arresting foes. Alright, now the... Okay.
good.
Batarangs.
Very good, sir. You may want to use your cape for the return to ground level. By stretching it taut, you can glide quite a distance.
Yes, I think I got that one figured out.
Good show, Master Bruce. We'll move right along now to the use of the Batarang. To strike with enough precision to knock a weapon from a man's hand, you'll need to take careful aim.
Okay.
With a little practice, you can strafe around.
So what I gotta do is I gotta switch to the Batarang. Yep, right there. And what a weird, what the fuck is that? Is that supposed to be my hand? Ah. This is an electric batarang. I'm doing what the button says. Oh. Okay. I see. There's 2 targets right here. That's one. Okay. I was aiming for the wrong little thing. There we
Very
go.
good,
Okay,
Mr.
I see.
Perhaps now we should brush up on your fisticuffs, as it's so often the only common language between criminals and... Of course you have... You may
Martial
find
arts,
some of
okay.
your opponents. There are few men...
So I got X and square.
Nicely done, Master Bruce. But fighting is not always the healthiest
No,
option.
it's not the
As
healthiest.
you well know, with deep shadows and a little caution, you can slip past most opponents without resorting to your fists. If you hug the walls, you'll have a better chance of staying in the shadows and out of sight.
Hug the walls.
By
Got it.
staying
Appear
Let's
around
try
the
a small
corner.
test. Use your stealth skills to slip past this sentry post. If you can turn it off by the switch on the opposite side of the room, you'll have beaten the challenge.
Okay. Where is that room? Where the fuck is that? Is that above me? No. Where is that room? Maybe it's here. In this area, you should push against the wall. Okay. I think I'm in the right area now. Okay. Push against the wall. Wait. Okay. Trying to find. It says push against the wall. I was pushing against the wall. Maybe it'll tell me again once I enter again. Come on. No. Ah! Fucking. Alright, so triangle. There we go. Okay. Oops.
Terribly
What?
sorry, sir, but the object of the exercise is to avoid detection. I'm afraid you'll have to begin again. Terribly sorry, sir, but the object... Terribly sorry, sir, but the object of the exercise is to avoid detection.
I keep bouncing
You'll
off
have
the
to begin
wall
again.
by hitting triangle, but I don't know what else to fucking hit. I can't go into first person mode.
Terribly sorry, sir.
I
but the
stepped
object
into
of
the
the
light
exercise
in
is to
first person
avoid
mode.
detection.
Ah, damn. Okay, so I'm here now. What?
Terribly sorry, sir, but the object of the exercise is to avoid detection. I'm afraid you'll have to begin again.
Trying to figure it out. Right now, I need coffee, and I'm getting hungry, a little frustrated. This game will open up. I've got no no fault. I'm pretty sure it's gonna open up, but right now it's at a C because it's quasi complicated. It's gonna open up, probably become a B. So it's not too bad. I gotta figure this shit out. And again, I can't fault the game for me not knowing how to play it. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to sneak past that fucking radar thing, but they're telling you to hug the wall. I hugged the wall. Now what? I can't do anything else that I can see. And, so the instructions are very fast. So this is one of those games you'll probably have to have the manual or the guide on your computer or written in notes or something as you play. Because this is they don't hold your hand too much. So that's cool. I mean, it's cool that they don't hold your hand, but Like right now, I've been up since 3, so I'm not in the mood to try and figure shit out. So I'm only going to drop it to an average just because of that. But maybe when I'm more clear-minded, clear-headed, I'll be able to say, because I didn't get this far when I played it several weeks ago. So so it's not bad. Not completely open world, not bad. It's quasi-linear, but they give you an area to find your way through. So, that's cool. I like Batman Begins better than this. Of these PS2 games, yeah, Batman Begins is definitely better than this for me. So, there you go. So, adios. Ooh. I had a little bit of a Zoom thing going on there. Adios, amigos.